They work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
There's
0 points on the scoreboard for either side. It'll be interesting to see what adjustments were made. The defenses have obviously been great.
So if you like defense, this is a classic game. This is what you're looking for. But now you're trying to figure out how to gain any type of an advantage on offense. Is it through a big chunk play that they haven't seen before? Or is it just running your regular offense and running it better, trying to create an opportunity?
We'll see which avenue they choose to go down. And he's brought down after a good game. Give him 30 yards there.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They go play action here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Throw right side going to be complete to Moss. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 30 yards there.
Nice movement there by Carson Wentz outside of the pocket. Completes another pass.
Get off the phone, dude.
Help me out here, partner. He's not sneaky athletic. He is athletic. How many times do I have to say it?
Yeah, you've been making that declaration for a while. And at 6'5", he ran a 40 of 4.77. So not only big, but he can move.
That's a good time for a quarterback. He and Andrew Luck, similar physiques, similar athletic ability.
23 yards on the play.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it. He's
sit down.
Get it to him running left. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's a
ball. He's coming.
Well, I don't know how memorable that play will be as this game rolls along. But it's almost like what my coach used to call setting the pads play. Everybody just kind of getting readjusted to playing after the halftime break.
He's going to get it running right. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. David Johnson taking it in from 4 yards out. And his guys are able to strike for 6. Well, these two teams battled through a scoreless first half. Finally, a breakthrough here in quarter number 3.
And I just wonder how that played for both of them psychologically. Because when you battle through a scoreless first half, now you know that every possession is increasingly crucial. Who can put points on the board, make the other team chase? Wonder if you get a lift and if they get deflated a little bit.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit. Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
And they're going to get this one all the way across the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept you one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get it down here to the 43. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
On first down, they run with Howard. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
And that's another stop for the defense, something we've seen all game long. They have been on fire today. No matter what's called by the offense, they've had an edge.
Back now in Arlington. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. This is Gabriel on the catch. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. Even though this offense doesn't have a single point to its name, they're not totally out of this game yet. A touchdown here, they could be in business.
And how about that last play? Now they've got momentum going, so you know I'm a big advocate. Get back on the line of scrimmage. Throw another play at them while you've got them rocked on their heels.
Now it's Trubisky. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Trey Burton, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Trey Burton was a guy that flashed during his years with the Eagles, but he's always stuck as the third option behind Zach Ertz and Brent Celek. Now, for the Chicago Bears, definitely going to get his shot. Versatile player delivered right there with a touchdown catch.
Jackson now to return. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this. And got his man complete. And he takes this thing down deep into Chicago territory. And they rattle off a big one. 59 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Wentz now to throw. Throw right side, caught by T.O. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. David Johnson, his second touchdown of the night. And his guys are able to strike for 6. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the number 1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold it.
He trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense.
Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Here's my keys.
Second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. And incomplete here. So a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's third down. Now Trubisky on 3rd and long.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number 1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes, you need to put some heat on it. In this case, just a little bit too much.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. A battle for it here, and this will be caught. That pickup, goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. Time for a break.
Stop,
we'll come
no.
back, see what transpires after this.
Leave it alone.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. On 1st down, Trubisky. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Michael Strahan in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky. Back to throw. Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Champ Bailey.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
Wentz to throw. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
And that's what he's going to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Throwing now is Wentz. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right.
Stop playing with the phone, dude.
Big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this
Why is he overthrowing him?
And a shot taken on 3rd down unsuccessful. 4th down now.
Well, partner, I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get it.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally, someone said, let's try and put a stop.
He's got a man, complete. And he is finally out of bounds all the way down at the 30. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
We know it's tough enough to pick up 1st downs on 3rd down plays, but when you go for it on 4th down, sometimes you're actually just praying, and on that play, the prayer was answered.
And this is caught, and that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable, but do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense, but that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time they were stopped on 4th down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves, let's get back out there and move the ball again?
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense and more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a 4th down stop. Making them punt, that's your goal anyway. But a fourth down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
Trubisky finding the former Eagle Burton for the Chicago. Now Trubisky lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
There was no fumble?
So the challenge comes in inside of 2 minutes, and it gets overturned.
And it changes the whole format of what's about to happen because both sides had thought a certain call had been...
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. On second down, Trubisky. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
Stop playing with the phone kick.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Forced it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt
I don't want to hear what you have to say.
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Yeah. No, I don't think so.
Here we go. It's Trubisky on fourth down. He's going to look, and this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they'll take over inside the 40.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. No.
Where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this thing down deep into Chicago territory. That does it for this one. Pat yourself on the back. You just completed and dominated the Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge.
Yeah. I'm hungry. Want cheesecake? Aye. Like this. Like that. Good boy. You want to go? Yeah. No, there. Look out. Frank, open the door for you. What? I'm not going outside. Hey, Grandma. She's over there. See? She's in there. There she is. Hey, Grandma. Hey, Grandma. How do you do? Hey, you can mess with the pillow to come out and move, right? What's wrong? You ready to lay down a little bit? What you say, babe? Let me see. Come here. You need to change the diaper? Come here, so I can change the diaper. Get over here. Who checked it over to me? He just ran in and went in and grabbed one. You put his car back and put it back there? Oh, you got more of it in there. Where your wife's at? Right there. Right, come here. So you change that book. Come on. Come on. They're going to work at 8 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. Walk in. They actually probably meant those 3 bottles of sweet. You don't want to ready. Oh, really? Go eat chips. Be right back. Get some more chips. Come on. Let's that change right quick. Go over. Down to bed. Let's go upstairs. One, two, three. I'm going to get you. What's that? Say, what's that? What's that? What's that? Mike Lawson.